Turned up today.
Fucked up. What's up, guys? It's Drunk with Friends. It's your girl V.
This is Willis.
And we're back for another week. Woo! Episode 3, season 5. We in the building, ready to get a little tipsy, a little drunk, and go home and talk shit. That's what we do.
Pretty much.
If you never tuned in before, we always start off our show with a shot. We always end off with a shot. If either one of our phones go off with volume, we have to take a shot as well. We just here to have a good time. Not a long time, you know what I mean? And I don't see your shot for it.
I thought you poured it.
I thought you wanted some of that. That's why I didn't pour it.
Tequila.
Oh, okay. Not when you be making them faces. You you be sounding like those commercials that be getting all interrupted. Yeah. There we go.
Appreciate it.
You're more than welcome, guys. All right. Shots are poured. Topics are ready. Drinks are made. Let's go. Cheers.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Shut up, B. Simone.
You're right.
All right. I knew you would want the other one. All right, so I'm gonna start off this week.
Okay.
I'm gonna start off in a whole totally different direction. Let's start off real light-hearted, something that we as a unit can collectively laugh about. White people. All right, so let's talk about that. And I mean, white people laugh at white people. Like they were like, "Yo, I'm white, but I'm not that white." But right, I'm gonna start with this because I think it's something we can laugh about. Probably have some sayings of our own we could probably contribute. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with this. Shout out to the Relentless Diaries, I believe it's called, podcast. This was funny. All right, there we go.
You ever see the reel of the girl talking about the best white people lines? I don't give a rat's ass.
That's a good one.
Newsflash, buddy.
What's damned? Well, I'll be damned is a good one. Well, I'll be damned.
I have a folder. Hold on.
No, you don't have a folder.
You do not have a folder.
Of white people catch lines, and I love Bucko.
I like Get That's a good one. Get is in the Hall of Fame of white people lines.
Well, yeah.
Don't start with me, pal. I screwed the pooch.
I've never heard that.
You've never heard I screwed the pooch?
No.
Like the dog?
No, doesn't mean they had sex with a dog. No, it means they messed something up. Hold your horses.
Oh, I like hold your horses.
The really obscure things, like if you have a thing of Timbits, white people will be like, "Oh, don't mind if I do."
Oh yeah.
or they'll whisper things. I'm just gonna sneak past you.
Let me scooch by everything. Let me scooch past you real quick.
White strangers be whispering, be like, I was gonna grab that thing. You're like, damn, Jess.
It's the sayings for scooch by right quick. Excuse me. Honestly, a lot of the viral stuff on TikTok and stuff, I know you've seen it when they be like, I don't know if you know, but you're behind on your car insurance. It's a white person's voice doing stuff like that. So I was just thinking, I was like, what are some catchy white phrases that we've heard that it's just bro, that was a white person that said it.
That's your ass.
right. He was like,
fucker.
Oh my god. Or what did they say? They be like, well, you know what, pal? I'm like, I am not your pal. I'm not your pal. I don't know you from Jump Street. We ain't best friends.
I don't like you.
Or we all know the infamous, smile, grin, and nod when they just.
How about when you at a concert or on an airplane? Is this your seat? Are you sure? Hey, bitch, I know my seat.
Right. And then they're like, do you know what's going on? Bitch, I've been standing here the whole time next to you. Do you know what's going on? Go find out for us. How about you do that? Why don't you go find out for us? But yeah, I want to start off with that because I was just like, yo, white people be having some funny sayings, and it's just when you hear it, you be like, yo, or even down to names, they're named Dick or
oh yeah,
you be like, bruh, no, you're white. We know you're white, and it's weird. And then we've seen stuff on the internet, and I have a couple of white friends, and they were like, yo, V, I'm white, but I'm not that white. Kissing horses in the mouth white, kissing dogs in the mouth white.
Oh hell no.
Eating the food off the spoon and then putting it back in white. I be like, bro, y'all be, and then all the viral videos of TikTok of them cooking. Like, y'all white people love cheese.
Not
Y'all put
cheese.
so much. They put fucking cream cheese, and then Velveeta cheese, and then sprinkle cheese, and then slices of cheese, and then Parmesan sprinkle cheese. I be like, bro,
cheese.
what else is going on in this? Because the only thing I'm seeing is cheese on cheese on cheese. They don't be washing, and then I saw them wash chicken with Dawn soap. Like, bro, y'all just, not all of you, but the ones that are categorized as the THEE, whitest of the whitest.
So, funny story. It was a couple weeks ago. I went to a white cookout.
Okay.
So I noticed that, they were grilling. They didn't really know how to use the grill, but they took the chicken wings out the package, put it in a Ziploc bag, poured that Buffalo's garlic parmesan little sauce, shook it up, and then put it on the grill.
They didn't even rinse it off?
They didn't season it or nothing.
Like, oh,
Straight out, rip it out the package.
It's brand new. They got the sauce. No, it went from one plastic bag to the next plastic bag, so they thought it was a new piece of chicken.
Nah, y'all should know y'all need to wash our chicken and season it.
I mean.
And then my wife, she caught me staring, so she like tapped me because I was like,
I ain't gonna lie. I know somebody to this day. If I didn't teach them how to clean chicken, and they black. They were doing the same thing. I was like, girl, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Yeah.
If you don't at least rinse that old blood off that's been sitting in that package, at least rinse it. At the bare minimum, rinse it off.
Rinse it off.
Rinse it off, all right? And, then for the other elite people, you got to put in some, vinegar, some white wine vinegar, or you get some red wine vinegar, a little lemon, a little lime, clean your meat off. Let that joint marinate for about 20 minutes. Get all those enzymes breaking down so you don't have all that filth and off of it. Then rinse it. And then you rinse it until it's not cloudy anymore. That's how you know all the dirt's off. I'm sorry. I'm not here for a kick.
Are we rinsing chicken or collard greens?
No.
collard greens the same way.
I do it all the same way. All of it need to be clean.
Beard.
Everybody need to be clean. It need to be clean. Because you don't know how long it's been sitting there in them frozen packets. First of all, because they be sitting out there in the refrigerator little area. Then they freeze it and then they put it in the freezer section. So you don't know how long that shit been sitting in that package from where it came from. You gotta know that thing need to marinate and get all that dirt and get all that crap and all them feathers, get all that skin off.
You assuming we eating real chicken?
Well, the chicken that I eat, I'm gonna clean it.
It's all GMOs. It's all fake.
All of it, I'm still cleaning. Even if I can't control the GMO part, but I'm at least control the outside bacteria.
There was an article. They recently approved like an all GMO superstore, like a grocery store.
Why?
Save money in the economy.
Whatever.
It's supposed to be cheaper food.
Either way, at least I can at least agree with some of other races about the whole organic stuff. Some organic stuff really does taste better. I just don't like the way it makes my pockets lighter.
Oh, hurt.
Like my pockets, right? I thought I walked in like a millionaire when I got paid, and I walked out like a zero. Like I was like, yeah, well, I walked out here with just lettuce.
$25.
That shit cost me cost me $25 for a bag of lettuce.
Yo.
I thought I was gonna go in there and give me some exotic fruit. And I was like, oh, what's dragon fruit for? So what? Nope. I'm gonna go over here. What, strawberries? What? Nope. All right. What about lemons? Goddamn it! I just keep on going. She not cost $7.99 for no daggone strawberries. Anyway, but yeah, just want to start off with a little fun, little banter. I love you guys, all races, but some of y'all just funny as hell, and that's all races, all races, all ethnic backgrounds, all of it. Like everyone has their thing, and yeah, not everyone is exempt from those things.
100%.
All right, what you got for us?
Okay, so I am coming up. So Tyler Perry's in trouble. Well, he's not in trouble.
I mean, can he really be in trouble? I mean, he could. He's black and a black man, so he could always be in trouble.
Tyler Perry, I guess, went on a podcast or something, some type of show, and he was giving advice for black women about dating men who make less and can only pay the light bill. All right, take a listen.
Listen, a lot of women, especially black women, and I might get in trouble for saying this, but I will. In our society right now, black women are making a lot more money for the most part than black men, right? There are a lot of black men who are successful, but for the most part, black women are making the money. So if you can find love, if that man works, at whatever job, and is a good man and is good to you, and honors the house and honors his wife and does what he can, because his gift may not be your gift.
Exactly.
That is okay. That's not somebody who's beneath you.
Yeah.
That's somebody who came to love you at your worth, right?
Yes.
And as long as he's secure in himself to know that, yep, she makes most of the money, all I can pay is the light bill. As long as she's comfortable enough to say, I'm going to cover the mortgage and all the other stuff, you handle the light bill, baby, you can take me to dinner every now and then. That is fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I agree with him to a certain extent.
To a certain extent.
All the reason why I say I agree with them, because we are in that generation. It's funny that you have the topic, because my topic kind of tags onto this. We don't even be, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, sometimes we don't even read each other's stories that we be sending. But it'd be linking up out of nowhere. I agree with him though. I just feel like he should have said maybe minor bills. When he just said just the one light bill, everybody gonna take that shit.
I wish.
I think everybody want. I feel like if he would have been like, as long he said it, I feel like he set it up perfectly. He was like, there's a lot of women that are breadwinners out here. If she's taking care of the mortgage, whatever, and he respects you, he loves you, he's loyal to you, all this other stuff, and he can take you out here and there when he can. And he could have said, and he takes care of like utilities or the smaller things of the house.
Right.
But because he only pointed out one bill, I feel like that's what people want to focus on. But his message wasn't bad. It was just the fact that he should have just said, he said like a light bill, like that was the only bill he was going to contribute. You know what I mean? Like that's the only bill he can contribute to. But I agree with them. I don't see nothing wrong with what he said. He should have just elaborated a little bit more. Not even elaborated. He just should have said, and he take care of utilities. So it would have been a category the man is taking care of, not a specific of that category.
Right. So Twitter went crazy on all this. So here's some reactions. So one person, she says, the part he's leaving out is how much that man will secretly hate you that you earn more, how that he will hate weigh on their ego, and how it seeps out and affects the relationship in wild ways. The message should be encouraging black men to do more, not encouraging black women to settle for less.
I don't think that's what he was doing.
And somebody else said, Tyler Perry said, it's okay to marry a man that can only pay the light bill as long as he loves you. The bar is in hell for millennial women.
See, that's what I said. It was the fact he said just that light bill. I knew they was going to come after that part.
Yeah.
But, I'm sorry, go ahead. You have more to read?
It just says, ladies, it's really okay if you want a man who can pay more than a light bill. With all due respect, this is a real life, not a Tyler Perry movie.
See, that's what I was about to say. They're going to say just the light bill. I feel like the message he said was correct. It was just that like I said, just that one part needed to be a little broader.
I think we talked about it before. Yeah, I think that type of relationship can work out, but as long as he, like Tyler Perry said, respect your wife. And it goes both ways. Like, it can't be like I pay all the bills, no type of demasculation. Is that going on? And
right. You got to respect each other.
Yeah.
And then also to the first thing you read after the
about the resentment.
Yeah, the man has to be secure within himself.
100%.
I can't give you security. I can't. You got to be secure with one's self-worth, what you bring to the table. You have to trust the fact when I say, hey, what you're doing is enough, and you can take my word for face value. Trust. You know what I mean? Because I ain't got time to be constantly proving myself to you that you're enough and that what you do in the household, cooking and cleaning and taking care of the utilities and the internet is enough to contribute to our family. I can't convince you of that. I can say it till I'm blue in the face, but it's up to you to be like, hey, I'm doing my part for our household. My wife doesn't demean me. She doesn't talk to me in the type of way. She respects me for the man that I am.
Right.
She lets me, we have our joint bank account. We handle what we have to handle for our family. You need to be secure with oneself.
Yeah, 100%.
That's something that ain't sold at Amazon. That ain't on Target on sale.
I'll tell y'all right now.
You need to deep. What they say on that Disney movie? Dig a little deeper.
Yeah.
Princess Tiana and the Frog. Princess Frog. Dig deep.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'll be y'all Stedman. I don't give a fuck. You didn't hear Stedman complain not one goddamn time. But their relationship works.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. But I feel like Oprah probably done talked to him sideways a couple of times, and he still don't. He don't air their shit out.
He know better. Oprah the short his ass.
He don't air his shit out. Their shit out. I just feel like Oprah. Everybody like, oh, Oprah's awesome. I'm like, yeah, it's always those people think are so awesome. Feel like got a mean ass side, and I'm sorry. That's Auntie Oprah for everybody, but I feel like she got a mean ass streak in there somewhere. Same thing with Ellen, but I don't think Ellen's is as mean. I just feel like Ellen just be like not with the shits, like how it be betrayed on TV and stuff.
I think all these TV show hosts got something wrong with them because now it's a scandal with Jimmy Fallon now.
Yeah,
there's a scandal with him. Man, they say he treat people like shit on the set, allegedly. Yeah. And then you said it was the Ellen. There was a lot of people.
Yeah, they said stuff with Ellen. That was when her show was actually about to be over anyway. So it's like, what more damage do you want to do? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So either way, I agree with Tyler. I feel like it can happen, but certain boxes need to be checked.
You don't think it's settling though?
I don't think it's settling.
She's settling because why can't she find somebody that's on her level?
That's what I'm saying. They both bowling out. Here's my thing. What does she need? It's not about what does she want.
So you say it's not about the money?
I'm saying it's about what she needs. What does that person value? If that person values a man that, I think we talked about this last week, or the week before. If you prefer a man that's like super masculine and takes care of all the bills, then that's who you should be dating. That's who you should be getting married to.
Right.
If you want someone that takes care of your, pays attention to the little things, may not make as much as you, but can take you out once a month or so, or surprise you with gifts and flowers when they have the extra. If that's the lovey-dovey relationship you want, then that's what you should be going for.
Right.
And more importantly, if these are people you picked and you then married them, then those boundaries and those stereotypes that you guys are replacing in your marriage need to be solidified before y'all say I do.
Yeah. And
even so, maybe even more solidified after you say I do. But I don't think it's fair to either partner that you wanted a man that makes more money than you and that can take care of you, and then you shitting on this man because he's not reaching his full potential because you saw potential instead of what he actually fucking was.
He's still working on his mixtape.
Still working on. Let's even bring it down to keep that on. I'm sorry. Let's keep it in at a regular level of just keeping the same energy of you say you want to do this, then do it.
Right. True.
You know what I mean? So it's all about what you all, when I say you all, both parties want in an individual. If you don't want a woman that makes more money than you, then you need to be out here grinding and then search for the type of woman that comes with a woman that makes less than you, because they're going to be dependent on you to pay for stuff more. They're going to be expecting you to do this, that,
so
and
the roles are reversed.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You just got to find, if that's who you're looking for, that's what you need to be dating.
Right.
That's who you need to be dating.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then you need to have those conversations, because nobody just, dates and then immediately goes into a relationship. There's talks that happens. There's phone calls and texts that happen. So in that process, be like, hey, this is the type, if I see, us going serious, this is the type of dynamic I would like in the future. I want to be that man that takes care of all the house bills, and, you can help with like little stuff like the internet or the insurance and stuff. Like, all jokes aside, but if I'm saying this is a guy talking to a woman, you know what I mean? Because you can't say little stuff to a man and he be like, oh, you trying to say that I can't handle nothing? We don't got time for that. You got to watch out for the prideful egos. You know what I mean?
That's true. You got to find a man that want to be kept.
Stop saying it like that. You make it sound belittling. Stop to another man. That's bad, man. So look out for your brothers.
Shit. It's like, no.
Get this guy out of here. We're going out there. Get him cut off. But no, we're not doing this. Not this episode. And then I was like, I don't know where I would hear that song on the radio just because you brought it up. I hate this stuff.
It's a very popular song.
I guess. That was the first time I heard it, and of course it was in Philly.
We'll be all the ration is at.
Yeah, well apparently they're coming to Philly for a concert. It's like Meek Mill, Hers, Ice Spice.
Oh, that's gonna be a good old ratchet time.
What? Some other rappers.
Young Thug
and some other people. So yeah, it's a big old thing. But anyway, So that's how I feel about Tyler. Would
Okay.
you agree or disagree?
I don't think so. I was thinking about it on my way up here. Let's stay the fuck out of black women's business. Like, I think the message is there, but it's the wrong person. Like, who was Tyler Perry? Who was any black man to tell a woman that she should have to
I agree.
date? Like, stay out of black women's business.
I mean, but honestly, I feel like the message would have been received regardless who it was, because
If Issa Rae would have said that,
they
it would have
been
came
like,
off a little different.
No, they would have been like Issa Rae crazy as shit.
Or Amanda Seals.
They would have said, they definitely would have said Amanda Seals done crazy as shit. That's why I'm saying, I think it wouldn't have mattered, in my opinion, I don't think it would have mattered who the message came from. Women would have been like, y'all tripping regardless. So you telling me, Issa, you telling me to lower my bar, which I don't know who her husband is, but they're like, is that what you did with your husband? And they want to came on her neck and da 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 da.
True.
See, Amanda, you don't even got a husband, bitch. Like, what the fuck? Da 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 da. Like, it would have not landed peacefully either way.
I think it would have landed like from people that are actually doing it. Like, for example, the Keke Palmer shit.
And
Keke the breadwinner, that one.
Some women were dragging the shit out of Keke.
That's because he didn't stay in his place.
No. They were dragging him for that, for him not staying in his place. They were dragging Keke. He was like, you doing all this shit for clout, trying to be a single mother. Girl, it's not lit being a single mother. Like, they dragged her for that shit, all that shit for clout.
It's not lit for you to be a single mother. Keke has access to millions and millions of dollars in unpairs and babysitters. So, let's get that. There's levels to the shit.
Facts. But at the end of the day, I was just bringing to the point that she still got dragged online by women and men alike. Now, me personally, I was on Kiki's side. I'm just gonna say that.
All right.
But anyway, moving on to go kind of piggyback off of your topic. Let's go.
Have the same situation sometimes, especially when you get lit. People always talking about gold digging women. In 2023, it's an epidemic of dudes trying to come up off women.
For sure.
This doesn't just apply to men. It goes both ways.
That's a bar. People don't think, bro.
No, they don't.
Women really, in most relationships, are the breadwinners.
Today, yeah.
Nobody talks
That's
about
what I'm saying. In 2023,
bro, like,
women running it up for real.
Bro, girls spending $700 on their hair, $200 on their nails. Yep. Still got the car.
Yep.
Bro, they spending a bag.
No, women spend bags, bro.
And they still managing it okay. But it's just like, it's the fact that you're doing it. And there's a lot of women who manage their money very fucking well. Ladies, y'all gotta be careful, man.
Because it's some grimy dudes out here. They watching y'all Instagrams. They like, damn, she taking this trip. She buying this. She buying that. Do she got a man? If she ain't got no man, I'm finna try to bag her because she finna blow this bread on me.
Facts.
And they ain't got nothing going for them.
Nothing.
They can't even get no crib on their own. They ain't got no car for real. They got hella debt, but you to come up. And it's the thing about putting all your information on the internet, because if I'm looking to get at a girl or whatever, and I know everything she like, I know her favorite restaurants, I know what happened in her past relationships, I know what her favorite place to travel, I know everything about her because she posts everything.
Yep.
It makes it so much easier for me to get her.
Yes.
I know what attracts her. I know how to mirror her. I know to say, oh, she like this kind of guy. Let me be that. If I'm a piece of shit dude that's trying to come up.
He said it's so easy.
I mean, I think it's always been like that, to be honest with you. Like, I think it's just more in our faces now. Because at the end of the day, let's not act like niggas ain't been sleeping on women's couches and playing video games and ain't got no jobs and taking their girl car. How you gonna take your girl car, take her to work in her car? So you got somewhere to, it's been around. You know, but women are making way more money. I do agree with him about the whole putting your life out there.
I was gonna make that a big point.
You can map that shit out, and then we talked about it before. Maybe it was last season, where when you first start dating someone, and you ask them, so tell me all about you, you're pretty much giving that nigga the playbook of how to get to you.
We did.
If he's listening and paying attention.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you gotta protect yourself.
Yeah. Agreed.
Especially if it's like a big pay discrepancy, prenup.
Well, you went straight to marriage. We're just talking about the dating era right now.
Oh, I ain't blowing no bag on dating, nah. We gotta be married, bruh.
I mean, I know some people who that was their thing when they were dating. Like, that's what
Spending bread?
traveling together.
Okay, yeah.
Traveling together was their thing. Like, we're talking about clearly like maybe 8, 9 year and a half down the line. But that's some people's, like, I'm gonna say love language, but we can do that as like a subsidiary love language. Going on trips. Some people just I love going on trips. I go with my girlfriends most of the time, and now I'm going with my husband now. But before I used to go 2 trips a year, every June, every December.
Man, you know me, I'm always out, but flying somewhere. So
Yeah, doing something. I mean, but I don't think that's a welcoming. I mean, of course, for somebody who's a gold digger, that's a welcoming thing. Like, you don't understand. I started paying for that trip in June, back in like October, and then the trip that I had in December, I started paying on that bitch back in April.
God damn.
This is called payment plans. But like he said, a lot of women are really good at their finances.
100%.
So
I'm
like, all right, I could put. If we're like, oh, this is 7 months out. All right, so I only got to put $200 a day, and now I can probably put $150 down every month, and I'll be paid off 2 months before. Like, I be thinking like that. Like, I got a lot of stuff coming up in the next 3 to 4 months, and I'd be like, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pay this now because this is due in December, and then we got this in April. Like, you gotta. I'm a writer. I gotta write all my shit down so I can visually see my budget for that month, and for that I did my budget for the rest of 2023. Do this shit quarterly.
God damn.
Yeah, every 3 months I do it because it'd be like certain things I want to go to. Like, I have a girlfriend that's getting married in April next year, but her the it's all due by December 10th. And she just sent out.
Was it like a destination one?
Yeah.
Okay,
in
gotcha.
April, but she just sent it out like mid-September. Yeah, I got it like beginning of September, the first week of September, and that's because we went out and I got it in my hand, not mailed to me. So for everybody else, they probably got it like the second week of September, and they have to pay it by December 10th. Like, that's 90 days. I'm like, tell me you don't want people to come to your wedding without telling me you don't want people to come to your wedding.
Small.
Like, right. But I said all that to say, like, everything obviously doesn't need to be on the internet. And then 2, as a person who has worked for different like government entities, they always tell you not to post nothing until you get home anyway. You don't post it while you are gone. I mean, if you like one of those people that live by yourself and stuff like that, you do it after the fact. And then you gotta fill out you gotta have your bum meter on, man. Like, I know people like, oh, you judging me on how I dress and da da da.
Not your bum meter.
I'm serious, because there's some bums out here, like they said, it will really just stalk you and just be like, oh yeah, where you live at? Oh no, I stay with my and there's nothing wrong with having roommates depending on your age, you know. I mean, I know some people who are 30 and have roommates.
We're high as fuck.
Yeah, that too. And not even just that. Like, some people are legit still in school. I think my husband's cousin just graduated last year being a doctor. Like,
nice.
Like, that's a whole, talk about anywhere between a 10 to 12 year bid, bruh. When I say it like that, right? But I'm like, yo, you need a roommate. Because that school is expensive, you know what I mean? Or you can stay with a parent, whatever. But that means when you date somebody, you go through that conversation like, okay, well, wait a minute, you live with your parents. Why do you live with your parents? Well, I'm actually in a doctor program. I've got like a year and a half left. And as you know, that stuff is expensive. Okay, now you told me you have prioritized not going into debt.
He got goals.
Right, he got goals. And he prioritized not going into debt.
Right.
And decided to optimize to stay with his parents so he can get to his dream career.
Mm-hmm.
Man, if there's any potential you should be looking at, that's one that I'm not saying he's gonna be a good partner, but at least he has his head straight on to make logical decisions. Like, that's a plus. Versus somebody like, yeah, look, my mama, it's actually my house, but she's just staying here.
Yeah, my mama stayed with me.
Right.
But I'm in the basement.
But I'm in the basement. Bruh, I almost had a flashback. What? What?
Hey,
what? Oh, yeah.
You
got your car? Oh, no, this is my cousin's car because my joint in the shop, whole time, that's some other bitchy fucking car, and he done drove to come see you.
Yep. Well,
Okay.
you know, when they start asking for money within the first couple of days, yeah, my phone about to get cut off. Nigga, you 30. What are you talking about? But I think I always had roommates. In my 20s, I always had a roommate.
Yeah.
I didn't start living by myself until like 30, 31. But even then, like, I moved back in with my mother for a year while I saved up and bought a house.
Yeah, nah, I can't do that one. I mean,
my mom cool.
no, your mom's cool. Everybody got different relationships. Right?
My mom has boys, so that whole like control, she don't do that. She be like, oh, they gonna do what they want.
Yeah.
My brother just moved out.
I had roommates until I was about 20. What was 2017? Wait, no, 2000. So 6 years ago. So yeah, about 28.
When I met you, was by yourself. Yeah.
I had roommates then. Yeah, I didn't get my own apartment by myself until the joint up in Laurel, the basement.
Oh, okay,
apartment.
gotcha.
Yeah, that was like
you did because
that was 27, 28. That's when we actually started recording.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So anyway, I like that time. That's when it was like, all right, I'm almost about to hit 30. I need to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm tired of the roommates. Nothing wrong. I mean, that I can say right now online. Nothing really wrong with certain people living with.
I can love you from afar.
Yeah, but sometimes you outgrow people and then you outgrow situations. Yeah. And I stopped like drinking heavy like during the week every day. Oh, y'all coming over here? We gonna drink beers. We gonna do this. I'm like, bro, it's a Tuesday. I ain't do. Like this thing we do this once a week. Now what we do, offline or whatever, we meet up for a happy hour, that's cool. But I'm not drinking every day. Like my liver, if you drinking every day, I'm praying for you because your liver needs a break. Your liver needs a break. Drink some water.
I drink a lot of water, but yeah, I know
drink some water, flush, give yourself a liver detox, do something. But it's just at a point you're like, all right, I got goals I need to focus on. I can't be hungover trying to get to work. And that time I was doing security, so 12-hour shifts, fucking hungover.
That was the party life. I used to miss those.
We used to be so lit, guys. But after a while, I was like, all right, y'all, I got it.
We had a Saturday spot, Sunday spot. We had a Wednesday spot.
Thursday spot. Definitely had a Thursday spot. They closed that joint down.
Oh, they put something new there.
Did they?
Yeah, it's like a Mexican restaurant, but it's not done. They just got the sign up.
They got so many Mexican restaurants over there now. But anyway, that's not the point. So yeah, I just wanted to bring that to you guys' attention. Ladies, definitely look out for these gold digging women. Gold digging men out here that are definitely, first of all, it's giving stalker that you watching my whole social media, you going through all that trying to figure out.
If I catch you liking something from 114 weeks ago, I'm blocking you.
I would say that, but then I would, but then I wouldn't, because I'm like, at least he's trying to see, like, all right, well, he's trying to see stuff. But when you start, oh, where we going here? Whoa. What is your last name? I was horrible at that. Remembering Guy's last name? It'd be Kevin 1, Kevin 2,
last name now.
Kevin 3. Like, that's all you got. And that's if I save your number.
Sure.
But anyway, go ahead.
You better than me. Girl one from the club. Like, we had nicknames for people. Never mind. So, let's tell the truth. So this lady, she thinks that women like playing the victim.
Oh, here we go.
Maybe I'm wording it wrong.
This is what I was just saying before. It's not about who says it. It's going. The message is still going to be interpreted wrong.
Okay. All right. Listen to this.
All right, we listening.
Women, we like to be the one that got done wrong. This is why we struggle with accountability. Most women chase bad boys because being with a bad boy allows you to end up being a victim at some point or another.
Why do they want to be victims?
It is programmed in us that poor me is some type of flex as a woman and as a mother. You can see it. Poor woman left with children to raise on her own. That is something that they get to flex off of. They believe it is a flex. That's why when I say it produces the worst product, the comeback is, well, he did it to me. You're not gonna get no award for that, and your child gonna be a statistic. So, bitch, what are we talking about? The bad boys will allow, you're able to say, girl, I was fucking with Tyrone, he in the streets, bitch. Yeah, he took me out. It was exciting. There's the excitement side, but then there's always, if this doesn't work out with Tyrone, I have a story where Tyrone was the one that did me wrong. When you fucking with a Russell, he ain't finna do nothing. You never finna be no victim. And so what that means is, if the Russell never finna do no fuck shit and try you, guess what you got to do?
What's that?
You got to step your character up and not be doing fuck shit neither. You got to be not texting niggas and fucking and being flaw, and you got to be a good wife and go home, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With Tyrone, I could shake a little something on the side, because He be doing shit anyway. He Tyrone. He the bad boy. So the stuff I'm doing.
I like how these topics tied in. We ain't playing it.
Facts. Big facts.
Women like being the victim. I think it was pop glorified at one point. Like all the hood movies had it.
Yeah, but we're in 2023.
I mean,
Like,
women are stepping up. But
that's why I'm like,
I
I don't hear this narrative. I mean,
so you never dated a bad boy?
no. That's not what I'm saying. That's
Okay.
not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I haven't heard the narrative of that being a victim is a flex. Like, I've never heard that narrative.
I think it is more so in the context of I've heard women be like, kind of like, who had it worse? Well, my baby father did this, or my baby father did that, and my shit, and I'm getting $800 a month from the state. Like, they flex. Like,
I guess. I mean, but my thing is it a flex or is it facts? Did the nigga cheat on you? Did the nigga?
they decided to go and tell the story about the nigga cheat. Oh, he cheated on me, bitch. Let me tell you what he did.
I mean, yeah, I guess. But my thing is, all right. So not even but. With that being said, I don't understand flexing on that. If, like she said, if you was with Tyrone, you knew he was a bad boy, and you were doing shit on the side, I don't get the point of you flexing when you were doing dirt too. You just didn't get caught. But then she said, who was it, Russell?
Yeah.
But I'm like, so this is all about who you chose. You chose a Tyrone, so you could be this statistic. I guess that's what she's trying to say. Because if you would have chose a Russell, she's assuming that you would have acted right with a Russell. That was when she was like, yeah, if you're
No, 100%. We talked about that. If you're not ready for a Russell, leave Russell the fuck alone.
Facts. But my thing is, she's making it seem like only fuckboys fuck up and Russells do not. There are some Russells that fuck up, and there's some Tyrones that get their shit together. No one is consistently, and when I say no one, not everyone is consistently the same person all their lives. Some grow and adapt and become mature adults, and some do not. That's what I don't like. You're making it seem like type A. It's this Tyrone character, and he will give you bad credit. He will use your car. He will leave you with 3 kids and will not pay his child support. That's Tyrone type A. Type B here is Russell. Look at him. Good job, 9 to 5. Takes care of kids. Takes care of your kids. Is buy another baby daddy, and he'll feed you and take care of you, and he will never fucking around.
I mean,
you even said it on past episodes. Like, some guys who are check all the boxes. If he's paying on the bills and he's doing all this, there's something that he's lacking on. And one of them, especially if he's taking care of the bills, he may have a side check.
I think it's phases. So I think it was, and I ain't trying to get on my third eye hotep shit, but that was the propaganda going around back in our day when we were younger.
In the 90s and 2000s, that's what I'm saying. This is 2023, and that's what I was bringing up. This is 2023.
I mean, look at the people now. Chloe dating DDG Jug.
Who?
DDG.
Oh, Chloe Haley.
Yeah.
DDG.
Well, everybody be. I don't know.
But that's what I'm saying, bro.
But she's a good girl. He's supposedly a bad guy.
Okay. But we don't.
And they're young in their 20s. I think it's like a phase with just age.
Okay, well, let's acknowledge that there is a stage with age that there are fuck boys and there are some planning to even. Let's be real. I know some nice. I know even out to my circle of friends. Some of my male friends are really nice and they real cool people. But back in our 20s, they were some fuck boys. They nice and they settled down and they got their boyfriends or wives or whatever now.
Right.
But back in 20, 25, 24, 23, bro, I'm not going to say you weren't supposed to settle down, but this was fresh out of college. It was just, I'm an adult, right. I can drink, I can do whatever I want. I'm about to start trying to find what career, and even if you didn't, this was your time to explore between like 21 and 28, 29. That's normally the range where people are like, all right, what am I going to do? I might do a little waitressing a little bit. I might do some other job. I may try to get in the government. I might try to start a business. It's right. That range of you don't know exactly what you're doing, which means that you're not my primary focus, which means I may be a fuckboy to you or a fuckgirl to you.
There are those. But I think
in 2023.
I think it's like I feel like once you hit your 30s, you shouldn't be looking for a Tyrone anymore.
But that's the thing, she
25.
didn't acknowledge anything about age.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, I don't feel like this is a topic that is, I won't say relevant to 2023.
Right.
I said I think it's relevant to different age groups.
Right.
And after 30, I mean, even if you're not even looking to be married, because not everybody believes in marriage, but even if you're just looking for a person that you can consistently kick it with, and they not fucking around on you, and you're not fucking around on them, and y'all don't want no label, that happens. There's people that got kids together and ain't married.
That's true.
Grew up with them, like, yeah, that's my dad.
Yeah.
But they're not married 20 years, 30 years later.
True.
But at the end of the day, you wanted some type of stability or some type of consistent constant in your life, in your dating life. That even if it was, I got option 1 and 2, you knew you had option 1 and 2. But the whole thing of saying, oh, type A Tyrone never going to change and you're doing that so you can be a victim, that shit threw me off.
Those two contraries. Because they used to it. If that's what you used to, it takes 9 times out of 10, if you into these Tyrone type of niggas, your daddy was a Tyrone.
That's not always true.
Your mom.
That's not always true.
I'm telling you, because you get it. You used to. You get it from somewhere.
It may be from the community or the lack thereof.
I remember at one point where, especially back in high school and college, girls had packs of getting pregnant early and
yeah, but that's
they
always
do with all the money.
And that's what I'm saying. It's all about their community and what they've shown and the lack thereof. If they saw that the girls who wore, think about, if you talk about the 90s and 2000s, you wore those apple bottom jeans, you wore those jersey dresses or whatever, you knew you got attention from boys. So what they wanted, they went and got those clothes so they can get this attention from boys or whatever, because they weren't getting that attention probably from home or from their father or no father. We're not going to go into the deep things of that. I'm just saying that it's not always what they've seen. It could also be what they have not seen.
Sure. I mean, it's also the attention you get with, I think it's like a woe is me. Because now you act like it's not a thing where, like, you know, super saver nigga, super saver hoe.
Yo, super saver hoe is, I call him Captain Saver hoe.
Captain saver hoe. They out there like, yo.
My husband hates that word. He hates that so bad.
Like, I'm trying to, I see this girl, she already got a baby daddy, she dealing with all these fuck niggas, let me try to be the Russell. Come in and save. But she might not be ready for Russell, because she used to all these fuck niggas. I'm saying, victim. If you still blame your baby father for all your shit, you gotta take accountability.
Yeah.
And it's not to the extreme where that one nigga was just like, I told you I didn't want kids.
Right.
I'm not talking about them.
And that was
I'm not talking about them.
But that was a 2023 example. A 2022, 2023 example.
Take care of your fucking kids. But, man.
Bruh. Come on now. I hear what you're saying, and I'm not saying you're wrong. Everybody has their opinions. But you can't tell me, bro, that these women are purposely trying to, not all of them, there may be some.
No,
maybe they like the attention of, oh, woe is me, I got 3 kids, so it's on my own. I ain't gonna lie, there's this one girl I follow on Facebook that we went to college together, and every time I turn around, it's something she's complaining about. And in my head, I'm like, no one told you to keep getting pregnant. No offense, I'm not trying to be rude. But you got like 3 or 4 kids, and then after she gave birth and came home, she got 2 kittens. And then she's like, yeah, well, you know, so much going on in the house. No shit, your child barely got melanin, and you got to deal with 2 kittens and your 2 other kids, and then the baby daddy that you've been arguing about over the past 9 months you've been pregnant, and then you still got the other baby daddy that you got a situation with. And I'm like, to me, for what we're talking about now that tells me you're attention seeking, because you're putting it all on Facebook every single day.
Yeah. Maybe that's what she was talking about. What was she saying? What's the word?
What was me?
No. She said they were more like they were glorifying, right? Or what was the word she used? Hold on.
Women, we like to be the one that got it wrong.
Yeah.
This is why we struggle with accountability. Most women chase bad boys because being with a bad boy allows you to end up being a victim at some point or another. Why do they want to be a victim? It is programmed in us that poor me is some type of flex as a
All right, the flex word. Poor me is a flex. Where I get with that, like, follow me. This is my train of thought.
Okay. I'm listening. Go ahead. Break it down for me, because I don't get it.
I think it's a flex that I think, especially black people, will do. And me, you've done it before too, where we'll get wrapped up in a topic, or you might get wrapped in talk with your friends. And it could be something traumatizing, like, yeah, well, my dad beat me with a belt. Huh, a belt? Nigga, my dad used to just push me in my chest. Like, we try to one-up each other on how fucked up the situation is. So these women might try to one-up each other on who baby daddy is the fucking worst and who had it, like, done it, like who's this? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to say.
I get what you're saying, but my thing is, if there's there's a difference between trying to one-up somebody and if the conversation is on beatings as a child. You're literally in a conversation of what's happened to you. You can say, hey, I got beat by a switch. And
but it makes it seem like we're in competition, but we're not. So I'm just saying, like, say we two baby mothers. Oh, yeah, my baby father did this. Oh, girl, let me tell you about what my baby father did. And it becomes a one-up type shit. That's what I think what she meant.
But that's not what I think she's saying. I think she's saying that they just want that flex. They want that tension. Like, they want to be able to, like, I guess the flex. I guess you would say with the flex is the one-up part of it, maybe, the breakdown. But I'm just like, I just think they like the attention of like you said, woe is me. The attention of, oh, I'm doing this all by myself and he ain't shit and you know what he did to me and da da da. But you know all that comes from?
What?
Hurt. The core value and the feeling of all of that is hurt. So you're bitter.
I agree.
You're exerting your toxicity on other people. You're wanting that attention so you can feel loved or appreciated because you're hurt. Like that's like, I know you're like, damn, this is getting deep. But I'm dead ass. Like the core feeling, because people react, in which I learned, you know, people react when they're angry. 9 times out of 10 it's because of a different feeling. Anger is not the first emotion. Gotcha. You stub your foot, it's because you're hurt, you're in pain, right? So you're angry. People normally get hot-headed or they lash out because they're hurt by what somebody said or somebody did. So they may feel shame or embarrassment, right? Your closest best friend lied to you. You're angry and you're you know, frustrated because you're hurt that somebody close to you did. You know what I mean? It's always an emotion that anger masks, right? So to be honest, this person may be flexing or you know, eluding all that energy, but it's all because she's hurt. Or you may be hurt. And it's just because you want to feel some type of emotion outside of that hurt. So you're getting all the praises of, oh yeah, girl, well, you doing the thing, yeah, he did this, but you know, he was wrong for this, and you're trying to get some glorification. You're trying to get sympathy, empathy, all the these. You're trying to get all these extra feelings to mask the real emotion, which is that you're hurt and you're not really recovering. So you're trying to do something to have something else cover it until you get past it. Yeah. But facts is facts. Get some help.
100%. Get some help, Nick. Get some help.
Get some help. There's so many online services. Get some help. Just get some help.
In the words of Tyler Perry, y'all bitches need help.
Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you were a Tyrone or a Russell or a David. Your hurt is not going to change any of those outcomes with these other people.
Yeah, and I think also, like, I don't think it's gender related either. Because at the end of the day, niggas complain about their brave mothers just as much too.
And sometimes, and this is for both sides, and sometimes it really can be that person. I've heard some stories.
Toxic.
And I've heard about those crazy baby moms. I've heard about those neglectful baby dads. And sometimes, I'm not going to lie, I've seen it. It is that person. And you try to take, especially a lot of fathers, because they don't want to be put on child support, or they don't want to be locked up or whatever. They try to take the high road, but it sucks. It sucks. But at the end of the day, you gotta do what's best for you, my guy.
Oh yeah.
Or my girl, whatever. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do.
My guy, my girl.
Everybody. Dogs, cat, do what's best for you. Shit.
Sure.
But with that being said, you got something else, or?
I think you had one more thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, so we'll end it off with this. Should be short and sweet. I saw this definition and I thought it was really interesting because I've never heard of it explained like this before. All right, so the definition, the word is micro cheating. Seemingly small actions that indicate a person is emotionally or physically focused on someone outside of their relationship. And this states, a little flirt never hurt anyone, right? As long as you're in a trusting relationship and only have love for your bae, it's perfectly harmless to stay in touch with your ex, right? It's no big deal if you post a few heart emojis under Instagram posts, right? And there's nothing wrong with spending friendly texts every few months to your acquaintances, right? The term micro cheating has been floating around online and on social media, and it's starting a lot of conversations. Where do you draw the line when it comes to your partner's interactions with someone outside of your relationship?
Whew.
So it's kind of like microdosing. Because when I heard micro cheating, I automatically thought about microdosing. I don't know, there's probably people like that. That's like drug words, but whatever. It's like micro cheating. It's like little small things that just it takes the like I said, I correlated with microdosing just a little bit to take the edge off.
I mean, I think people do that too. So would it be?
I think it's only people that do it.
I mean, sure. I was trying to get my thoughts together. So would you consider people that have like work husbands and work wives micro cheating?
Yep. Technically.
Damn.
Small interactions that indicate a person is emotionally or physically focused on someone else outside. When you saying that, and I feel like a lot of people are guilty of this. A lot of people that I know, possibly even including myself, not realizing.
How many times your work husband buy that free lunch for you? How many times he got that Starbucks for you? He know your Starbucks order better than your real husband.
We're not even going there, like we're not even going there like on that level. But I'm just thinking like just simple things of okay, you looking good. Okay, you got that fresh haircut. Okay, I see you work, hubby. All right. You see me though? You see me?
But I do that with my friends. Like, oh shit, y'all.
Yeah, but I was using that example for like your work husband, work wife.
Compliment each other.
Like compliment each other.
Gotcha.
Which I'm not gonna lie, when I heard it, I was like, I don't really think it's bad when you do like small things cause like that. But I guess that could be taken the wrong way from the person who's receiving it, depending on how that dynamic is set up. Where it's like, okay, my husband's over there basically giving compliments to his work wife 2-3 times a week. Like, fuck is up with that? You like this bitch so much, go be with her then. Fuck you. Go from 0 to 1,000 real quick. You like so much, go be with her then.
This definition is a slippery slope too. Actions indicate a person is emotionally or physically focused on someone outside their relationship. Outside the relationship.
Yeah.
Emotionally.
I mean, really think about it.
And physically.
At least I feel like for those, like, for the example.
Your friends could be that. I mean, not physically, but emotionally. Especially if you're going through it and your niggas ain't shit or your girl ain't shit. It don't even got to be the same gender. Like, if I'm having a problem with a person in my relationship, I might have my homies I go to. That's emotional. I mean, I don't know. I don't like this. I don't consider shit cheating. This is not a breakupable offense. Now, if you don't like this bitch or they don't like this nigga, cut the nigga off.
That's what I said.
Or if you know more about your relationship, if you're trying it, that's the shit. Like, you go to that Christmas party. Oh, this is your husband. I heard you were the grill master. You're like, who the fuck? What you been telling him?
Facts. Honestly, I don't agree completely with the term or the definition either. I think that it's kind of broad. I think it's kind of broad.
You see the comments?
I didn't even look what it says.
Somebody said not entry level infidelity.
Like, I feel like someone says there are macro cheating as well. I feel like macro cheating is
you got everybody.
Macro cheating is when it's actually
when it's that creepy ass manager at the restaurant that got on. Oh, you need to ride home?
No, I'm thinking macro cheating is when you are doing it excessively. You know what I mean? Like you over there at your work husband's desk every day. or he coming to see you every day. That's that's excessive.
Somebody said a heart emoji is not a
It's not cheating.
Maybe it's just like you said, but it's about you gotta talk to your person.
That's what I was like. It depends on the person's intentions. If it's really just a blanket like compliment, like okay, Miss Shirley, you look nice today. I see you. All right. You look like you lost some weight. You did tell me that you was in the gym. You trying to meet your workout plan. Because there are some groups like that at work. They have like the Biggest Loser challenges and shit like that. Mm-hmm. And I was with some of my coworkers, and I was like, "Oh, I'm down 2 pounds." I was like, "Okay." It looked like your face was slimming. Like that's a genuine compliment. I won't think that as micro cheating from the guy telling me like, "I feel like your face is slimming out." You know, like I feel like it's literally a part of what we all on this same challenge together. I wouldn't be like, "Oh yeah, you out here, you want me?" You know, I'm telling my husband to come up here and beat your ass. I'm talking about my face slimming out. What that mean? What does that mean?
Talking about
facts. Like that's too much. That's too much. That's too much. But it's when oh yeah, you looking good, girl. I see you a slim thing. I see you out here. All right, what you losing weight for? You was fine the way you was, but you know, like that's when I feel like it's it's not like first level compliment anymore. You digging for it, right?
And that could be, I don't know. Yeah,
I feel like when you do too much, that's when it's someone said right here. Depending on the person's intentions, one thing leads to another. Even a simple gesture like that. It's just about.
I mean, we seen it before. Y'all both work at the same job. They fly you out to a convention. You forget you got a real husband or real wife. Or y'all both married. Y'all make a pact. Whatever happens in San Antonio State.
I'm like, if we all going off of liking pictures online, then everybody.
Nah, that's some insecure shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think we talked about it on the podcast before. It's okay, double tap, because that's what Instagram or Facebook made before. But it's the double tap, the comment, fire, DM message, everything. I look on every post of this chick. You gotta say something on everything. Heart eyes. Now you doing too fucking much.
Even though that shit didn't catch me up, but it caught me off guard. Where, like, say if I like your story, it starts a DM between me and you, and it's I didn't know. I was like, I wasn't trying to DM. I was just like the story, I like the picture.
Yeah,
or she said something funny. Or he said something funny.
There's too much going on. All of it's too much. Too much.
Yeah.
Stay simple, IG. You know, just
micro cheating. Y'all reach it.
Yeah, a little bit. But that macro cheating, though, that might be something. Anyway, go ahead. Let's tell them where they can find us.
Where they listening?
You're fucking annoying. I'm going home.
They can find
I'm already home, but I'm kicking bullets out.
I'm releasing, actually Thursday. Tune in to YouTube. You'll see. Yeah, turn to YouTube every Thursday. We drop episodes on YouTube. You can find us for your listening pleasure on iTunes, Google Podcasts, Spotify, everywhere. Tune in, Alexa, we're everywhere. Just Google us. Podbean, everywhere.
Follow us on YouTube, like rate and subscribe.
Yeah, and you can follow us on Instagram. And Facebook at Junk with Friends with a Z ad.
Yep.
Or email us, which I haven't checked that in a while. Yeah. DWFriends at gmail.com. And if you want to be a guest, holler at us, DM us. You know, be's nice.
Sometimes. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And I think we perfectly underneath an hour.
Yep.